From Panchami morning, my pandal hopping started in Kolkata. This is Santosh Mitra Square near Shialda. They made Ram Mandir, which is going to get inaugurated next year. As I personally prefer to visit pandals in the morning time, so there is less crowd. After visiting Santosh Mitra Square, we went to College Square, which is near College Street. They made Mysore Palace. You can find the pictures of old kings and queens there, which is supposed to be in Mysore Palace as well. I did not go out on Shoshti. I decided to go near GT Road on Shoptami. This is near Ganga. The place is called Konnagor. There is a temple which is called Baro Shiv Mandir, where 12 Jyotirlings are there. And there are small temples in 12 numbers, where each and every temple consists of one Shivling. And this is Ganga. I am in the opposite side of Kolkata, actually North Chowbis Pargana, and this is in a district of Hooghly. These are Shiva temples. They arranged a very small Durga puja here as well. This is Shiva statue. We decided to go towards Mahesh, which is one of the most famous destinations for Vaishnavas. And as we go near Mahesh temple, which is Jagannath temple, we found another Durga puja. In Kolkata and nearby districts, if you walk 300 to 400 meters, you can find one Durga puja pandal. This is famous Mahesh temple. Around 500 years ago, Rath Yatra used to happen here as well, and still it is going on these days as well. After visiting famous Mahesh temple, we went on towards Chandan Nagar. We reached Srirampur, which was a Danish colony long back, and they had a rich Danish history as well right now. We found few pandals in Srirampur as well. Srirampur is in Hooghly district. We found pandals of different themes. Somewhere they made it with sticks, and the lightings which always mesmerizes me in Durga Puja pandals. As we just keep on going towards the ferry ghat, we found one after another pandals. And from Srirampur Ghat, which is near Ganga, we decided to cross the Ganga and came to Barakpur to catch the train. And still we keep on finding many places. On the day of auspicious Durgashtami morning, my cousin and I left for North Kolkata Durga Puja pandals. This is near Damdam Park. For last few years, Damdam Park has become popular for their pandals. And there are 3 pandals in Damdam Park which are very nearby to each other. And they always like theme puja rather than making a huge architecture. This is one of them. And again we went to another one, and then another one. They are very nearby, but they mesmerizes me every time with their theme. For last few years, North Kolkata has become very popular in Durga Puja pandals, which were not the case. Then we went to another pandal near that. They made everything with different types of trees. And this was the last pandal in Damdam Park. They reminded us the rich history of Bengal in independence movement. Ma Durga statue is also a bit different here. Now we went to Lake Town. It is Mahashtami. My cousin and I decided to do Anjali in Sribhumi Sporting Club, which we arrived later. We made the replica of Disneyland in Paris. Sribhumi Sporting Club in Lake Town. As usual, they made a huge architecture for pandal. And this time also they did not disappoint the people coming from all over Bengal and outside Bengal. After visiting Sribhumi, we arrived Netaji Sporting Club in Lake Town, which became very popular for last few years, and they always made something in Durga Puja theme, which made us realize that it is a quote-unquote Shakti Upasana. This time also they made the theme in such a way that it represents the villages of Bengal, as well as the idol represents the Shakti, the energy of divine goddess. As Durga Puja is the largest art gallery in Bengal, each and every pandal they try to show their best art architecture via these pandals. And then we arrived Tala Purattoy, which got several awards this time. They made a huge architecture based on steel and tin. They every time mesmerizes us with their theme, sometimes abstract and sometimes real. This times also, as the gate, the huge area to make the pandal, this time they did not disappoint the visitors. The Nataraj. As we entered into the pandal, it's again a theme. Everything there is a bit of abstract but beautiful. As we arrived there in Ashtami Anjali was going on. Like every year, their theme is a bit complex and absurd to understand because they took it as a art form rather than just making a pandal with clothes. Exit as well as the entry is so much oriented and so much full of arts. While going back to home, my cousin insisted me to visit one of the largest pandal near my area. It is not that famous, it's very near to my place. The club name is Welcome. When I was child, I used to come here very often, but right now, as the craze of big Kolkata, fat Kolkata puja has going up, these small pandals are not getting that much attention. Then we arrived in the evening near Barashat, which is in North 24 Pargana. My parents and I decided to visit Barashat. These pandals are not that much crowded. We started our journey near Shetpukur in Barashat and then one after another pandals in Barashat. Barashat is very famous for its Kali Puja, but recently Durga Puja has become very popular in Barashat as well. We visited quite a big pandal in Dak Banglo as well, and their art and architecture both needs attention from people coming outside as well. Barashat is very famous for its Kali Puja. 2 years back I visited in Kali Puja in Barashat. I made a YouTube video of that as well. Bengal is very famous for its Shakti Upasana, and Kali Ma is a raw form of Shakti. This pandal in Dak Banglo More has gained popularity in recent years. They made the union of different religion as their core theme. While coming back home, there is quite a big pandal we found. The name of the club is Bottala, which is near the bus stop of my place, around 1 kilometer from where I stay in Kolkata. I realized that my place which was not so popular a few years back when I used to stay in Kolkata, has gained popularity in few pandals, and sometimes people outside from my place are coming here. Today is Navami, last day of Durga Puja. So in the morning my cousin, I and one of our friends left home to visit all famous leftover pandals in North Kolkata. We reached Lowland. The name of the club is Lowland. From outside the pandal looks like a ship, but from inside they made skyscraper as well as jungle, a vegetation. It's a bit contrast, and inside the mandap, the temple, you can find many Hindu temples above. It's a complete contrast of things what they tried to show. Even I got confused here as well. After that we started going towards Shobha Bazaar and Sham Bazaar. We found a pandal which looks like the opposite house. Everything here is in reverse order. Fridge, TV, even dining table, chair, everything are reclining from the top and are in reverse order except the idol. Then we reached Bagh Bazaar Sarvajanin Durga's shop, which is like every year a big pandal but without any theme. A big pandal represents the old Jamindari Durga Puja. Actually Durga Puja started around 400 years ago in Bengal, and it was worshipped mainly by Jamindars who had lots of land. Then we found another Durga Puja where this idol was looking really nice, and we took selfie near that. And inside the mandap, the pandal, it looks like this. More the Durga Puja pandal we visit, more we find different taste of art. Sometimes absurd, sometimes real things, replica. It depends upon the thought of the artist. We reached Nehat, Kumartuli. Kumartuli is very famous for the idols because many years back most of the idol makers who used to work with soil and sand to make the idols, they used to live in this area. So Kumartuli was very famous for idols, and most of the Durga Puja pandals, they buy the idols from Kumartuli, even right now as well. After that we went towards the Hiritola. We found another pandal which was showing like old temple. We reached Aheri-Tola Sarvajanin Durga shop. They made the replica of Somnath temple in Gujarat, one of the famous Jyotirlings of Shiva, and they made the replica of Somnath temple in Kolkata. While we started our journey towards south of Kolkata, we found Santa Bagan Loha Porti Durga shop. This pandal is very near to road, so we don't need to get down to go into that pandal. Whomsoever crosses the road can see it. We crossed Rajbihari Avenue and entered South Kolkata. In our journey towards South Kolkata, it started raining. Here also the inverted Durga Ma in Badamtala, and then 66 Polli, 66 Polli. It looked like older trees, older banyan trees make the road, and inside that Durga Upasana is going on. Few other Durga Puja pandals near Rajbihari. Whenever we found a pandal which looks like great, we just get down there to watch it. This pandal look like the tribal areas and Durga Puja in tribal areas. Another pandal in a way which looks like one of the most famous Ramkrishna Math, Adapit. We reached the extreme south, New Alipur, and one of the most famous Durga Puja pandals in Kolkata, Shurichi Shango. Like every time, they made a huge structure and a classic art form, which won't disappoint you at all. When we left home around 30 kilometers from here, we just wanted to make sure that we should reach this location. This is completely opposite part of Kolkata where I live, but this is so famous in Bengal and outside Bengal that many people outside Bengal also visit this Shurichi Shango. And every time they make something new, something interesting, something extremely artistic. It is already in the afternoon and we tried to go back to our home because we have to leave India tomorrow morning. In the way we found another quite an interesting pandal named Dokkindali near Ultadanga. It's a quite nice presentation of soil art. Hope to see you in next video again somewhere else in the world. Like, share, subscribe my channel for future videos. Goodbye everyone.